No, this is not a dream. You're in the world of Inside Speaks. We're inspiring you to find happiness in your world. Guess what? We outside with it. We like to hammock camp, bike, as well as rook. That's right. I'm an Army veteran. I served 2 tours, man, with some great individuals, man. We had our ups, we had our downs, just like you go through in life. But I tell you what, I'm going to share some of them stories with you on this channel. Hammock camp, bike, as well as rook. That's right. I'm an Army veteran. I served 2 tours, man, with some great individuals, man. We had our ups, we had our downs, just like you go through in life. But I tell you what, I'm going to share some of them stories with you on this channel.
Welcome back. It's your boy Inside. It is Saturday, man. I hope you guys are having an amazing, exciting weekend, man. I know some I did. I got to see some of the content that came through, man. I know they was out there turned up on the boat doing their thing. Shout out to the captain. I seen bro on the story doing his thing. With that being said, you guys already know, right? We on our way. We on the road. We done hit the road headed to East Texas. 2026 East Texas road trip. It's been a long time coming. Yet I say it has been a long time coming. This week, man, we got something special for you. You know, we have a whole show set up and ran out and pulled out for the whole week. 5 days of calm, refuge week. What? Yeah, a series for this week is called 5 Days of Calm, Refuge Week. Inside, what are you doing? I'm finna teach how to stay calm. Yeah. A person out here that be blowing up on people, going ham. You know what I mean? Always need a candle to kind of calm down. Yeah, it's me. That's right. I am going to drop some bombshells, some powerful stories. At the same time, I'm going to hit you with a bombardment of information that's going to make you laugh, think, and maybe have some new ways to express yourself. These are things that I've had to learn over time, right? And it's going to be awesome, man. So, I already got a few of these things queued up. This is what we got coming up for the show. Boom. 5 days of calm. 5 ways to prevent it from blowing up on people. Literally, each one of these days, we're going to go through these little checklists of how we can not so much explode on individuals. Let me tell you something. I'm very good at this. I'm very good at blowing up on people. Sometimes people deserve it. I overstand this. I do. I overstand it. I get it. Sometimes people deserve it. On Monday, we kick it off with Name It to Tame It. So I'll be coming up with some names now. Name It to Tame It. You are free to use this term right here. Name It to Tame It. It means where you're expressing how you feel verbally. Let a person know where you stand. Don't let them guesstimate. You are upset, angry, and mad about something. Yeah. Cook it up. Cook it up and let them know, hey, man, I am highly upset right now. And we'll dive deep on that on Monday. Tuesday, we got pause and breathe. Remember what I was saying last week about being upset for 10 seconds? We're only mad for 10 seconds when we let things linger. Yeah. Sometimes we got to pause and breathe. Yeah. And on hump day, this is what we got coming. Hump day Wednesday. Yeah. Camelback day. Hump day Wednesday. Physical reset. Before you swing away. Calculate your every step. Think about it. Think about it. Before you crack that jaw, before you punch them in the neck, before you take your knee to their gut, then your knee to the chin. I'm not giving you the movements, but I'm just saying, before you do it, physical reset. Make you some space between you and the opposition, right? Thursday, we ain't got to do a throwback Thursday because we're going to script our response. We ain't going to have to go back over what we said. We're going to think before we speak. Yeah, you got to think before you speak. Now, that may be in a few milliseconds. That also may be in a few minutes. But either way, we have to start thinking before we get to speaking. Friday, as we do all the time, right? We bring it all together. We repair and reflect. Apologize. We're not sorry. We're not going to forget what you did to make us upset. But we can apologize. And plan the next steps. Basically, when that plan the next steps come through, that means i.e. as in what I'm going to do to make sure I'm not around your ass anymore. Nah, for real, man. It's going to be an exciting week. It's going to be a powerful week. Like I said, 5 days of calm. 5 ways to prevent from blowing up on people. Yeah, it's needed, man. 5 days of calm, refuge week. Each time I create on these shows, I want to make sure that we are hitting it to people's core. I want to make sure that you are remembering these moments. I want to make sure when you screen record or take a clip out of this, it's going to hit people in the gusto. It's going to hit them with their 3-piece leg and thigh. It's going to body check that chin. Nah, for real. We want to bury bonds. The way people think. Home run. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, man. So welcome back to the show. You haven't already, make sure you guys continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you guys have an amazing Saturday morning. I am just saying, I know this for sure. When you get up early, take that nice you know what I mean? Good old stretch. You know what I mean? Got some food getting ready to come out there. You showered up, brush your teeth, hygiene already set. You gotta get your day already started with good energy, man. And I want that for you each and every day, not just today, Saturday. With that being said, man, I want you guys to tap in with these shows right here. Yeah. And any other shows that we have done or any guest appearance we have done, right? You see, routine builds confidence, right? That's that one right there. Right. And then we also have veteran businesses must knows. Right. And then we also got discipline over motivation. Definitely tap in with these shows right here and the many other shows. We've been doing this consistently. Right. And we've been sticking to it. And guess what? I'm going to continue to stick to it. You know, I believe what we are doing here and what we are building here is something that can be used. And I stand on that. I believe that so wholeheartedly right now. You know, a lot of these conversations that we have had, and I say we because it's you and I and others that are watching, right? And we have dived deep on issues that I have to deal with, learn from, rebuild from, keep my momentum going the same way I was talking yesterday. So it is very, very vital that we tap in. But guess what we are doing today? We're going to go down memory lane. We ain't going over the war this week. We're not going over, you know, a few things like I normally talk about. But I am going to drop a few pictures on here for you guys to see and experience some of the things that I am talking about when we talk about going to the piney woods. For those that don't know what the piney woods are, they got these evergreens. They green year round. You can smell the air. Some of y'all may call them Christmas trees. But yeah, man, we're going to East Texas. Going out here for the family reunion. So the family that end up watching this that just finds out that I do a constant show live on the Primetime Network, live on YouTube, soon to be live on Roku TV. Yeah, your boy's been at it. Little Chip, little John, you know, Ella's son, the poly distance relative has been out here working, as you guys already know. But yeah, 10 o'clock every morning, man, we go live. We do a epic live show. We laugh, we learn. Hell, we be triggering people too. You know, sometimes I really don't like holding back. I like to have a full-on blown experience. When you guys tap into this type of content, it's needed, it's must. And for those that don't know already, my lovely queen has already been out here knocking out these books, doing her thing, man. I'm super proud of her. Hourglass, the foundation, is already out, man. She's working on more blogs. She's got the website up. If you have not already, tap in with rawtruenovels.org. rawtruenovels.org. Time doesn't stop, it doesn't wait, and it never gives anything back. You guys know, in our family, we have a lot of authors. People are doing a lot of writing, people are doing a lot of business stuff. I mean, I am overly excited about learning about what some of the kinfolk are doing, or some of the people I'm about to meet for the first time are doing. That's the powerful thing about having family reunions, man. There'd be new people that come in, old people that move out, and you kind of learn a little bit more of how other people's families that are related to you are expanding. And I believe this is going to be a powerful experience for my children. Right? That's the whole importance about taking this trip in 2026, going down to East Texas for the family reunion. Right? And I miss out on a lot of stuff because I am always promoting. I'm out here managing SemiQuest and doing all type of jazz, right? And bro be out there pushing and working and doing his thing. With that being said, I missed a lot of the years, right? But the years that I went down there, oh man, they were awesome. They was amazing. Had a great time. Awesome, amazing time. And I'm gonna talk about some of the moments I was out there going to the family reunion in East Texas. Why I love the country more so than being in the city. Period. Now, most of you guys can probably already guesstimate why. Why I'd rather be in the country than the city. Some of you may already have calculated your points on why Inside, the host of the show, loves to be in the country instead of the city. Why is that, Inside? I just popped up on your show, man. I just popped up on your series, man. I just popped up on your YouTube, man. I just popped up on the Primetime Network and I seen you going in. Why is it that you like the country over the city? Well, damn it, I'm glad you asked. The reason why I like the country over the city, because it's quiet, it's peaceful, it's fresh air. Yeah. And there's a lot of distance between individuals. As a kid, as a child, my parents used to take me, my brother, my little sisters, and all my aunties and uncles used to take their kids and drop us all down in East Texas, right outside the National Forest. Yes, sir. Right. Yes, sir. You just drop us right outside the National Forest, right? Because why? On that long stretch of dirt road, there is a house. Yeah. And it was Pawpaw's house. We call him Pawpaw. Some of y'all call your grandparents and grandfather, you know what I mean? Pap, whatever you call them. But we call ours Pawpaw. And Pawpaw's house was the place to go. Pawpaw's house, you're going to get some good eating. You're going to learn some information. You're going to get some laughs. You're going to meet new people every time they come down the dirt road. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And as kids, while we was down there, we had to learn to develop a few skills. You gotta think, man, this is back in the time where internet wasn't the big thing, right? Internet wasn't the big thing. You know, there was no lot of cell phone anything, right? And this time it was still a long cord that hooked up to the phone that you had to make calls, right? Yeah, long distance still charged then. AT&T still had the commercial with the ding, 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 you know? Some of y'all don't know. But in these moments and times in the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s, we used to have a ball with nothing. Now let me specify. Let me break this down so you can understand what your boy is talking about. Right down there outside of Spleen National Forest, my grandfather, Pawpaw, had a house on a long stretch of dirt road. And you had to pass by some of these farms. There was a brother out there, white man, owned a farm called Lewis Ronald Farm, and rolled all the way down this dirt road. And you could smell people cooking and doing different things. You could see people stuck in the ditch as you pass by. You know, you see tractors, chicken, cows, deer, just the whole ambiance of country. Clean, peaceful, everybody out the way. Mm-hmm. That's what we're going to talk about today. And I'm going to share some of these stories with you guys. I'm going to share a few things and skills that I have learned that I am going to teach my kids, right? My mama. So we got Pawpaw, we got Momo. These are the two. These was the key elements to my childhood when it came to my mom's side of the family. Nah, for real. Mama, Pawpaw, man. My mama was full-on Mexican. Barely speak a lick of English, right? But understand this. I could understand everything that peaceful, lovely woman could say. Now, seriously, You know what I mean? Understood every word, every word, every gesture, every word. Sometimes it'll be just a little head nod. Sometimes just be a little lean forward. Understood everything. Paw didn't say too much unless he was lecturing your ass for doing something wrong. Now you gotta think about this, man. A lot of us was coming from the city, going to the country for the summertime. And while we was out there in the summertime, we had to learn a few skills. You see, I keep doing it. I did it about 3 times, right? Great reason why things come in 3 is good, right? And I'm gonna share some of these skills with you. Before I can share the skills with you, I want you guys to continue to like, comment, subscribe, and share. You know, the anticipation is building up. I wonder what pictures he gonna show. I'm gonna show you some pictures. Maybe my kinfolk might be upset. It's all right. I think they'll be all right with what I'm about to show. If not, oh well. It's already out here. And if you guys never been to East Texas, any Piney Woods, man, you know a lot of these back roads only have numbers, no names. No names on the streets and the roads. They're numbers, right? And it's normally like C. So good about that. Let me tell you what's so good about that. You can tell running around with the chicken head. I used to love it as a kid. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I used to love it as a kid. You see these people coming down the dirt road looking for their distant family, and we just looking. Mama be sitting on that porch doing her thing. We just looking. And let me tell you guys something. All right, I ain't gonna hold it too much longer. I'm gonna show the pictures. But listen, it was special. It was just listen. When people that got their own land, you know, own the mineral rights, got your own land, man, you have the ability to escape the chaos. And as kids, I got to see that full on, face to face, right here. Boom. Right? And this is what it was like. And I'm going to show you guys some of the pictures. And like I said, I'm going to talk about some of the skills we had to learn. Boom. Right? Can anyone... Can any of y'all guess which one is me? This shouldn't be hard. Shouldn't be hard. Nah, it shouldn't be hard. I'm right there. I'm right there in the lime green muscle shirt. You know what I mean? And then I'm the one right there in the blue, right beside my sister, my older cousins that's are behind me. Right? You see my cousin right there with the purple shirt. She's holding me with one arm. I got my little brothers right there, my cousins, everybody around us. I want you guys to see. Y'all see that dirt, that red dirt right there? Y'all see that red dirt right there? And there's that dirt road that's behind us. Now that was before a fence. Right now they don't put up a fence back out that way. But there was no fence blocking none of this. It was some stakes, some old cut down trees that was posted up. But there was the dirt road behind us back that way, right? And as you can see, the pictures, it shows there's the little pole. There's that one pole. And when you're coming down this dirt road, right? When you're coming down this dirt road, you can see that one pole because there's one light. That's how you know you come down that dirt road and you can see it's one little light. And that one little light lets you know that you getting close. And as a kid, we'd be looking for that one little light. So anybody that knows going down in the country, there's not a lot of lights. Not a lot of lights. You may have one light on each person's house, and that thing is bright enough to where it highlights the front section of your house. Everything else, pitch black. Pitch black, can't see nothing. We used to come down and ride down the dirt road, come to see my grandparents and come and see Mama and Papa. And sometimes the old man would ride down that road and turn the headlights off. Man, it'll be so dark. It'll be so dark. Heart get to pumping. It was fun. Scary at times because we was young kids, but it would be so dark you couldn't see nothing. Only thing you could see is the small digital numbers on the radio. And then if I'm talking about some of the earlier times, it was no numbers. And at that time, it was just when how you turned the heat up on the car, these little knobs you had to slide. With a red and a blue. That's how you turn your knob. And they have like 3 layers of a fan. You may get to see that. You know what I mean? But then you start to see the little eyes whirling down the road. Some of y'all may have never experienced that, but when you experience that as a kid, it does something to you. It does something to you. But it was nice, man. Let the windows roll down and get that breeze coming through. You know, we be rolling down there early. Take off at night, get down there right before the sun come up, coming over that hill. And you see the house on top of the hill, coming up over that hill, and you see the sun coming up. Like, ooh, look at this. Nice. Nice. Grandpa, Papa used to have this long porch. Long porch. Talking about you can literally run track on this porch. And those images that you got to see, that's them taking a picture in front of the house I'm talking about. And you should be able to run up and down this porch like you was free. Be in the country like you're free. You wasn't that free though. Let me explain. Okay? Walmart was probably the biggest thing at the time. Biggest store at the time in that area. And you had to drive a good 25, almost 30 minutes to get to the damn store. Okay? So it wasn't too much going back and forth. So most of the time we would be out here as kids. We had to learn to do a few things. We had to learn a few skills. That's 5 times I said it. Because I'm going to give you 5 things that we had to learn how to do. All right. We had to learn how to what they call shuck peas. Yeah, we had to split peas. Mama used to come out there, roll up her pants, this long nightgown, roll up these pants, and get out here and sit on the side of that house and have us right in front of her, boop, 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 with a big, massive bowl with all these peas. We out there. Popping these peas out. Popping peas out. Popping peas out. Throwing the things here. And when you got done with that, the work wasn't over. No, sir. The work wasn't over. Guess what we had to do after that? Gotta shuck that corn. See, some of y'all believe corn comes in the can. No, sir. No, sir. Nope. Try again, my friend. Nah, I just not going to no store and going to buy no corn. No. Mama had this big bushel. Have to come out there and you are shucking this corn. You pulling down the shuck, taking the hair around, may see a little worm here and there, go ahead and get rid of that. Taking the and you shucking the corn. Taking that corn out. The one in the ball. Go and get you another one. And we're doing this for some time, right? But after we got doing those chores, right, we'll get to have us a little treat. We get to have us a little treat. Guess what our treat was? Guess. You can take a wild guess. Our treat was having a little fruit. Guess what the fruit was? Just guess. Mm-hmm. You get in there? Come on. Watermelon. Nah, not them city watermelons, not them little lumps. I'm talking about the big yellow belly watermelons. Yeah, man. Ain't just getting no watermelons from the store. No. No. You got the watermelons from the Watermelon Man. Yeah, man, let me tell you how this went down. Imagine just riding down the road, right? And sometimes nowadays you got the individuals with their trucks with the bed down, they got watermelons in the truck. Nah, not like that. That's cool, but not like that. This how Mama used to do it. Papa used to do it, right? There was a gentleman down at the end of the dirt road. Right when you got off the dirt road, you made a right. And right when you got off the dirt road and made a right, it's now you back on kind of like the paved roads, partially paved roads, with that being said. Can't do too much now. Partially paved roads. And you roll down the road. And once you ride down the road, you come up on a house that is right off the main road. And there is a mailbox. It's a mailbox right outside that house. And right outside that house, where that mailbox is where you would put your money. You would take the dollars that you had. Notice I said dollars. You would take the little dollars that you had, and you'll put them inside of that mailbox. And you had the freedom to leave that mailbox and walk on this man's property into his field and pick these watermelons. Then there's times he'll have them sit right there in front. Go ahead and pick you one. Look for that big. Make sure you thump that thing. You know what I mean? Get you a whiff of it, and yeah, I'm gonna get one out. Gonna get one out, and bring that thing back to these kids. Let me tell you something, man. Good times. Good times. Somebody get that watermelon in there, and you can hear the watermelon bust when they get back to the house. It's just a little. Right when that watermelon bust, you can smell the sweetness. The sweetness of the watermelon. Yeah, man. You know H32, right? H30. I think it's H230, something like that. Don't know the, periodic table of it, but it's like the best water that you can have from the watermelon, right? But Mama used to have it. And how nowadays you got to cut the watermelon all the way up so everybody can get their little square chunks, little cube chunks. No, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. Man, they cut that thing in half. Then they'll take that one half and chop that thing straight down. Until where you got the rind left. We don't throw the rind in the trash. What are you doing? Oh, you throw that thing right out there in that field. Guess what? Them crows, all the animals finna go get that. Get that. Talking about learning the difference between city and the country. I tell you how I prepare the country. I prefer the country over the city each and every time. Okay, we can say each and every time. I prefer the country over the city. I learned how to channel in the television. What you mean inside channel in the television? Nah, this is what I'm telling you. We, like nowadays, right? We may tell our kids when we can't find a remote, man, go over to that sound bar and turn that volume up for me. You know what I mean? Turn the volume up for me, son. Yeah, I don't want to get up today. I feel a little bit lazy. Turn that volume up for me, son. Now, what we used to have to do back in the day. Now, down there in East Texas, you only get about 4 channels. It's small TV, 4 channels. You may got some news. You may got some country shows like Lone Ranger. You may have got some Bonanza. You only got a few shows, few channels, right? You may get some of the old soap operas from way back in the day. General Hospital, One Life to Live. I don't know all the names. I know my auntie used to watch them when she used to have to watch us, right? And as those shows will go, and the TV will kind of mess up. Yeah, the TV will mess up. Guess what we had to do? We had to get outside that house And then they had these big, long, this is before them big round satellites. Yeah, you used to have a big satellite outside the house. So this before the big dish, the big satellite dishes, right? This one they had these long antenna poles. And at the very, very, very tip of that pole, it'll be these little sticks that pop off. We used to have to get there and turn, and it's rusted. It's been in the rain. It's been in that Texas heat. It's rusted, old. Every time you turn, it creak and it just old. And you had to get out there and you turn. And you had to yell through the window, through the kitchen window. Hey, can you see something? Now keep turning. Can you see something? And that's how we had to watch it. That's how it worked. That's how it worked. I told you I just learned. I'm telling you these skill sets that we had to work with. You know the hanger thing. Put the hanger on top of the deal. Get you some foil on top of them rabbit ears. You know, some of y'all don't know what rabbit ears are. It'd be a little thing that you put on top of the TV. And you get the deal and you pull it in. So you put the foil on top. Try to get you a good feed. Attempt to watch a piece of the Cowboy game. My grandfather, listen, man. Say. He ain't care about no damn TV like that. He may watch some of his westerns. Might have something rolling in the morning. He was more on studying, making sure stuff was taken care of at the house. We didn't watch too much TV. Auntie watch TV, she'll tell me, man, y'all go out there and go play. Let me do what I'm doing. Y'all get out there and go play. We'll be outside making mud pies. I showed y'all the picture where all the dirt and stuff was at. And the more time people would come down, that dirt get a lot more bigger. Grass growing, cars parking in the grass, people chilling in the grass. And also learn how people got their haircuts. Yeah. I got wasn't going to no barber shop. It's the kinfolk or the homie down the road finna bring their little clippers, and they finna come down here with some scissors and they main little clipper. They finna cut people's heads up on the porch. Yeah, on the porch. And he used to watch the uncles and the aunties out there talk about old times while we out there eating our watermelon. Peaceful. I told you I was going to tell y'all about a couple of skills. I showed you how we was out there snapping them peas, shucking the corn, you know what I mean, adjusting the antenna so people can watch a little TV here and there. Also, I learned how to answer the door when people come to the door. Yeah, Papa wanted Papa. Papa will never answer that door without something special in his hand. If you get what I'm saying. Got y'all telling me, keep the sticks. No, Papa. Got that thing right by that door. And you don't just look out no peephole. You yell through the door. Who is it? What you doing down yonder? Who you come to see? Who are you? We don't recognize them headlights. Yeah, you need no security system then. There's no security system needed. We were the security system. You come through that door, you may not, hey, you coming in, but you're not getting out. We used to have our great grandma, Grandma Key. Grandma Key. This is how you know people can really cook. Like really old Southern cooking, real good victuals. Yeah. You can smell the food in the morning. Oh yeah. We need no dang alarm clock for what? No alarm clock needed, buddy. No alarm clock needed. Guess what? You know why? Because the food smells so good, it will wake you up. These biscuits. Oh, we used to bite into them biscuits. They be so warm. Got butter on them. Ooh. And when that first bite just, come here, sit your ass. He's had these old mason jars, right? All they herbs and spices and that good old maple syrup. Nah, not the stuff that you get from the store. This old maple stuff come out of them trees, right? All these remedies. But the bacon Yeah, I said it. The pork. The oink oink. The bacon used to be smelling so good. You know, my favorite bacon is the rice bacon. Before we go on this health thing, right? And this healthy thing, rice bacon. It's thick. It don't come out like no sheet of paper. When you bite into it, it makes a crunch. Not burnt. No. It makes a crunch the way Grandma keeps be out there cooking that food. That was your alarm to get up. And she'd be up early cooking. And you know what we used to do? Get our happy-go-lucky hands up, walk outside that house, walk down the dirt road. See, here, and this times, houses was not the way they are now, to where you like right up on somebody. No. You had to do a little driving, a little walking. Just a little walking, a little driving before you even get to the person's mailbox. Yeah, and I'm gonna show you guys some of these clips when I get out there. I'm gonna talk about some of this and have a little video to show you guys when we come back in town, just to emphasize the point of what I'm talking about. And we'll get out there, walk that dirt road. Just think of seeing a trail of Negroes coming to. I know sometimes she thought like, wow, the Negroes been coming here eat all my dang food, and boy, it will be so good. Sit out on that old porch, with your feet dangling outside that wooden porch. On the side of the wooden porch, right off the side of the house is an old well, water running well, a real well where you have to dip the bucket down and roll that thing all the way down the ground and get your water. Listen, man, real history here. I prefer the country over the city any day and every way, for real. And I'm going to show you guys an image of how and when it all really kicked off. Boom. Right there. This is even before my little sister was born. That's my mom. That's my old man. That's me in that red and white that looking like a whole nice peppermint. Right there, that picture was taken in South Dallas. The South. Right off of Lego Street. Man, Paris was young then. Mama gonna be like, you showing that picture? Like, yeah, I am. We gotta give them context. We gotta let them know this ain't a game. A real spill. It's the reason why your son is the way he is. It's because of y'all. It's because of y'all. Y'all gave us something that a lot of kids did not have. Love. It wasn't about giving a lot of money. It wasn't about having like the best toys or none of this stuff. We got a lot of hand-me-downs. We got a lot of people that would donate things to it. Just didn't have it. But what they did was allowed us to experience a little something different than just the city life. This is why we were so good at adapting to different things. That's why I know my children are going to be so good at adapting different things. They're going to be a lot structured. You know why? I dropped that military in them too. But at the same time, their survival skills are going to be dominant more than anybody else out here. They're going to be about that life without even saying nothing to you. Not to be played with. Overstand me. Don't understand me. Overstand me. I'm the him of D when it comes to saying, yo, I'm going to train you to where you will not be effed with. That's something my old man used to do. Something my mama used to do. My mama wasn't the one to play with. My dad wasn't the one to play with. Finna take care of who we need to take care of, and that's family. And they showed us that. You know what I mean? We was nothing close to even close. Man, we wasn't even close to no damn minimum wage life. We barely scratching the poverty line. But guess what? A lot of children, a lot of families around that time were doing the same. We were lucky enough to have some grandparents that really had to go through some dark times, right? Because at the time, it wasn't no Mexican and black. They didn't like that. That was a no-go. My grandpa, mama, and pawpaw did that. Know what it taught me? Stand on what you believe. Always taught me that. My parents allowed us to go down there and leave us. Drive down there and I take it and drive off. And we see them driving off in the old dust of smoke. And we out here developing these skills, these country skills. Learn to wave at everybody when they go by. There used to be a gentleman that come down, call him Cousin Rabbit. Cousin Rabbit used to drive these big rigs. Now, not the average big rigs that you see out here in the city today. Not the little Walmart trucks you see today. So many big rigs that carry these long ass trees. Call them log trucks. These long log trucks. Cousin Rabbit used to come down that dirt road, and we would get up because we could hear him coming. And you could feel the rumble as that road. I don't think the road was made for these heavy ass trucks. That truck would come down and he'll come down. And wave. And that was a show for us. That was entertainment for us. Watching Cousin Rabbit come down in all these log trucks. And every time we hear another log truck, we'll think it's Cousin Rabbit. Probably ain't even Cousin Rabbit. You Cousin Rabbit today riding down there with that log truck because he was the one. He had his own truck. He out there doing his thing. I believe his sons were doing the same thing. These moments kids don't get to have unless you own your own land, unless you're doing your own farming, unless you're cutting your own field. You know what I mean? Most children now only know what comes out the grocery store. Most kids now only know take your clothes and put them in the washer and dryer. They didn't want no washer and dryer. I remember my mom out there hang dry. She have a thing, and the clothes would be hang drying outside. Those moments in time, now kids be like, Dad, why are we doing all this hard work? It ain't hard work, man. It's showing you what you need to be appreciative of and how long people have been developing technology out here, how long things have been made by hand. That's a rare thing now, right? And it teaches you to appreciate things on another level. The same way when I came back from Iraq the first time, let me tell you guys something. When I first came back from Iraq the first time and finally got to come home, I cut my mom's grass probably 3-4 times, even after it didn't even need to be cut. Just to feel normal again. But each and every time I go out there to East Texas, you know what I mean? Even if I'm not even going for the family reunion, I'm just rolling out that way. I get to feel like a kid again. Even when my sons was just infant. I think Angel was still pregnant at the time when we went out there. And man, let me tell you guys something. I was so ready to get my kiddos, say, hey man, we're gonna hit this dirt road. And we're going to pull this car over. We finna walk like I used to do as kids. Yeah. I may not take him out there pitch black. Grandpa used to go out there fish pitch black outside. And go to the fish hole and go do his thing. He out there with his long stick. You know where I got Moses from? My grandpa used to walk with a long stick. And he also had a stick shaped like a rifle. So when he'll walk with it, have a thing on so he'll walk with it. It looked like a whole rifle from a distance, not even a rifle. It was intended to scare people off. It was shaped like a rifle. He had rifles though. Don't get it twisted. He had rifles though. But I got to learn different skills, different survival skills, learn to appreciate things. Something my mama taught me, right? She taught me and I learned it and I kept applying it throughout the days and throughout the years. And a few people even joked about it. But there's something called Granddaddy Longlegs. That's what we used to call them. Y'all may call them something different where you at, but they look like spiders, even though they're related more to scorpions, but they look like spiders, right? And then they should be jumbled all up on the front porch, up in the little top of the little rafters on top of the porch and on these corners. And one day we running up and down like we do as kids, run up and down the porch, running and playing in the dirt. And one day my mom's out there watching us. She out there doing her thing while we're going back and forth, running up and down this porch. And running up and down this porch, I run over and end up stepping on one of the damn granddaddy long legs. I think it was the first time I got a whooping from my mama. And I didn't understand. Why am I getting in trouble for stepping on this damn spider? I don't get it. And she had to sit me down and tell me, mind you, she did not speak a lot of English. But I understood every word. You do not, and she should be like this, not. Not. That meant no. Whatever you did, you was wrong. Wrong. Not. And what her thing was, you do not kill things that do not harm you. If it's not an instant threat or something that is about to hurt you, you do not have the right to kill it. And she meant that. She meant that with every bone and force in her body. Don't do it. My mom used to have these old birds, right? Her precious birds. My kinfolks and my sister playing with the damn birds. Let the birds go. Mind you, I showed y'all the picture of us. I showed y'all the picture of us now. Y'all see what we look like? Bad. We ain't understand. Stuff costs. Ain't nothing out here cheap. You gotta appreciate the things you have. We didn't understand none of that. We were bad kids that just had the freedom to run and do what you need to do. Man, listen to me. Hey, see my Uncle Leg right here. Listen to me. They let the birds go, y'all. I know my family. Y'all always bring up when we let my birds go. Y'all can't never let it go. Cause we can't. You let the birds go. It's something that you cherish. You know what I mean? There was I'm talking about, they would have some old antique things. Mama had this china cabinet. Some of y'all know what a china cabinet is. China cabinet is old cabinets you could kind of see through, and you'll have all your valuable crystals and plates and different things, just presentation wise. You know what I mean? Just really, really nice stuff. You know, and it's things like that, moments like that, history like that, that kids don't get to have. And going on this trip, being on the road as we are right now, it is so important to me to let my kids just get a little taste of it. I want you guys to see what we got to enjoy, how we got to get out here and enjoy life in a different way, especially for myself, because I'm the one that loved to be outside. I'm the one that always wanted to go where all the uncles went. I was the one that wanted to just walk up and down the road. As I got older and when I would go out there, I would take these old cameras back then. It was like the Kodak cameras where you have to snap the picture and wind the film. Snap some pictures and wind the film. You have to take that film and go take it to the store to get it developed. Now, you got everything instant right now. But the moments in some of them pictures, man, was just special. It was no stress. It was at them times we had bills. We was kids. There was no bill. Now parents was dealing with a lot, but we didn't know nothing about that. All we knew was do what Mama Papa said, how to survive out here, how we build out here. You know what I mean? Special times. Special. Loved it. Needed it. And I'm so lucky that I got to get some of it. The way I'm talking about this, man, it should sink into you that I'm a country boy at heart, you know? And I can't wait till we get back and I'll show you guys some of these clips and videos. And I'm pretty sure things have developed over time. I don't even know. They may have paved the roads by now. It's been many, many of years. But I will still get out there and show you guys some of the things and how things went about out that way. Very, 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 very. Listen, man. That was this. If you were to ask me inside, man, if you can go anywhere in the world, right, and live there for the rest of your life, where would it be? It would be East Texas. Yeah. Separated from all, listen, breathing humans that was not in line with my type of energy pattern. And that's literally what I'm working on building for myself. I'm building that up so when my grandkids come through and they come visit Angel and myself, they'll be like, man, we finna go to Pappy's house, we finna go to Mama's house, and we get to be free. We get to run around on the land and have a blast. Get some scrapes and bruises. And, you know, I mean, not to want my grandkids or my babies to be hurt, but I want them to cherish some of them old pastimes that I got to. A lot of kids don't get that. A lot of kids don't get to enjoy anything like that because all they have is technology right now, and they don't even know what grass feels like. They don't know what grounding is. So hey man, make sure y'all keep us in your hearts and minds and prayers as we get on this road and do our thing. I told you guys we were gonna constantly have a show ready for you guys. If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. I know I got on here and give you guys some pastimes about my family and things that made me happy, but it is my heaven on earth. It is literally my heaven on earth. I ever come up missing, man, we cannot find this brother. And that's probably where I went. Make sure you got your flashlight because it's going to be dark. It's going to be hard to find me. But yeah, man, I am telling you guys, I am turned up right now. Turned up. I'm super excited. It's nothing better than being able to get away from the city life and get there and smell some of that fresh air. I was just on the road with a Triple P, Semi Quest, his wife, and they baby. And we got out there and got on some of these back roads, man. And they was not feeling it. Me? Oh, y'all, I was having a blast, boy. I was having a blast. And they was... I was having a blast, y'all. I was having a blast. Because, let me tell you why I was having a blast. It's because it reminded me of going to those piney woods. It reminded me of going to those back piney woods, man. Seriously. So serious. It was just like, yeah, this is it right here. This is it right here. This is the life right here. Wouldn't have it no other way, y'all. Wouldn't have it no other way, man. Going out there, being in the back roads, smelling that fresh air, wouldn't have it no other way. Wouldn't want it any other way. It's something that you just do not get being in the city. You know what I mean? I know most people probably never understand. Why would anybody want to go out in the woods? Bro, you just ain't got to experience a lot of life yet. That's all. You ain't got to experience a lot of life yet. You ain't got to really tap into what it's like to really have some fresh air. But I had a blast enjoying that run, riding that ride. I was here about to show y'all a little clip of it, but you know, we can say that for later. I'm gonna show y'all some of the real images of us out there being out there doing our thing. But I hope you guys get to enjoy your weekend. I'm about to enjoy my weekend. You know, you call it the weekend. It ain't the end. It's the beginning of something new. It's the beginning to something new. Yes, sir, man. So I'm overly excited this week, man. We've got some powerful episodes for you guys. I've got some clips ready to go. I hope you guys are ready, because I am. I'm turned up right now. I'm turned up. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I'm about to go bother Angel again. But y'all be safe on those roads, all right? Y'all be safe out there. talking to myself right now, and I'm talking to you guys. Make sure you guys are safe out there and pay attention to what's going on. You know, it's it's a lot of craziness going on out here, man. Safety first, safety always. I want to express that I appreciate everybody that's been tapping in. I'm over here looking up all these different images right now. But I am gonna show. Hey, wait, right here, boom. Let me show this. Let me show a little bit of this right here. It's only like 55 seconds, so I can show a bit of this. I'm gonna show you guys something real quick, right? And reason why I want to show this is because it just gives you a little idea what you guys are gonna see coming up. Coming up, this is what you guys are gonna end up seeing coming up. Coming up. Boom, boom, boom. All right, and I'm gonna even need to put the sound. I'm gonna close the sound now, but I want you guys to see this right here. Boom. Before we close out the show, because you guys been tapped in and you've been sharing, you've been liking, and I truly appreciate it. Right? And check this out. Boom. Y'all see these woods like this? This is what we're about to be in. We're gonna go ahead and hit that play button. That's what we're about to be in. You see how that road is? That's what dirt road's like. Maybe a little bit more red, but that's what dirt road's like. And we riding. We finna ride to all that right there. All that good jazz. Yeah, man. And that is literally where I see myself living for the rest of my life. Because I know ain't no city slickers gonna want to run through there. Anybody want to have none of that? Bro, we don't want none of that. I was having a blast, y'all. They wasn't having it. They wasn't with it. I was all with it. Yes, sir. I was with it. And this is my type of world, right? With that being said, guys, let me go ahead and pop over here. Boom, 2026 East Texas road trip, man. You see Gonzo saying safe travels. I'm gonna go ahead and hit a ball on there. Bing bong. My mom already said everyone is so excited, especially me. Can't wait to see you all drive safely. I know we will. We already on the road right now. I pre-recorded the show for everybody to get to see. Man, I'm excited. You guys, listen. I am so thankful. This is the life. This is what we were meant to do. This is what I was meant to do. And I'm learning that each and every day, man. So you guys stay locked in, stay inspired. It's all the way up, man. It's in you, not above you. This is what we got coming up for the week. One more again. Boom, Monday. We are talking about Name It to Tame It, right? Tuesday, we're talking about pause and breathe. Wednesday, hump day, we're talking about physical reset. Thursday, we are talking about scripted responses. Think before you speak. Friday, we are going over repair and reflect. Apologize, plan the next steps, as we do each and every time, man. This whole week, presented by Gems IT Publishing. Makes you guys tap in, man. Getting your book and everything out there. Tap in with that at the same time. 5 days of comms. 5 ways to prevent from blowing up on individuals. It's your boy Inside. It's all the way up.
No, this is not a dream. You're in the world of Inside Speaks. We're inspiring you to find happiness in your world. Guess what? We outside with it. We like to hammock camp, bike, as well as ruck. That's right. I'm an Army veteran. I served 2 tours, man, with some great individuals, man. We had our ups, we had our downs, just like you go through in life. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to share some of them stories with you on this channel.
Stop what you're doing right now and go subscribe to Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime on YouTube, all social media platforms. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to make sure you tap in. Right now, over 72,000 subscribers and well over 11 million views and watch time hours. So make sure that you continue to support, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and keep tapping in with us, because we're going to keep on bringing you this hot content every day and in every way. It's your main man, Big G. And make sure, like I said, stop what you're doing right now and tap in. Like, share, subscribe. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime.